Lara Fabian. Yentl. 30 seconds, first time reaction coming up. Hey, how about keeping it down in the cheap seats, huh? It's Macro Squallow coming to you up close and personal. This came requested by Andrea B. Very nice supporter on Buy Me a Coffee. If you look in the description below, you can do the same thing if you like and make a request, and I'll get to it. Thank you all for all of your support. If you're new here, welcome. If you're already a subscriber, thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. I'm a big fan of Barbra Streisand, as Andrea B is, and we were talking about it, and this cut came up, and we're going to get right to it. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, please. I'd really appreciate that. And give it a thumbs up if you like it. Stay in touch. Ring that bell icon as well. So let's get right to this, shall we? Lara Fabian. '98.
Papa, can you hear me? Papa, can you see me? Papa, can you find me in the night? Papa, are you near me? Papa, can you see me? Papa, can you help me? The skies, I seem to see a million eyes. Which ones are yours? Where are you now that yesterday has waved goodbye and closed the doors? The night is so much darker, the wind is so much colder, the world I see is so much bigger now. I'm alone.
As you can see, this kind of stuff hits me. I think it's because of the just everything, the melody, the way she's singing it, the chord progressions, just the way the song is written. You know, I really like it. I wanted to just read a couple of things to you that Andrea wrote, which I thought were nice to know about this particular song. Okay, it's a 7.5 minute long masterpiece. She sings the two greatest songs from the score, Papa, Can You Hear Me? And Piece of Sky. And this is back in Montreal live in 1998. Let's see, she obviously is a fan of Barbra Streisand. You could hear that. So many great singers performed these songs with various success, and mostly while they were safely tucked in a studio. That's true. Only a few ventured for a live performance due to the level of difficulty which requires near perfection to pull it off in front of an audience. Lara can definitely do that. She's just the consummate performer and musician. That night in Montreal, Lara was beyond perfection. She sang these songs to honor both her idol and her parents, who were sitting in the audience, I guess, wow, celebrating their 30th wedding anniversary. Nice. Barbra Streisand was in the audience too? Hello. God. When Lara was 19 years old, her father took all of their savings and gave it to Lara so that she could move to Canada and fulfill her dreams. 8 years later, she was a star. I have seen, okay, she's still all through the years, both as a trained singer and daughter, I ended up with tears running down my face whenever I watch Lara belt. That's right. Yeah. Papa, I hear you. I hear you, Andrea. I know. I hear you. I feel it too. I feel it too. I'm glad you requested this, because this is right up my alley.
Papa, please forgive me. Try to understand me. Papa, don't you know I had no choice? Can you hear me praying? Anything I'm saying? Even though the night is filled with voices, I remember everything you taught me, every book I've ever read. May all the books and all the words help me to face what lies ahead. The trees are so much taller, and I feel so much smaller. The moon is twice as lonely, and the stars are half as bright.
That's beautiful. You know, even though, listen, there's a song that if for you women out there, especially if you or men actually, for you men and women out there, I should say mothers and fathers, if you can if you can listen to a song, please go check it out. It's, as a matter of fact, I'm going to react to it. It's Johnny Hartman. Johnny Hartman, and he's singing a Bill Evans song called Waltz for Debbie. Let me make a note because I'm going to do that next. Waltz for Debbie. And if you don't shed a tear after listening to that as a parent, especially if you have a daughter, and, you know, when I listen to this, I get that, you know, if you're a woman and this could really resonate with you and your father. But I'm also reminded of a Shel Silverstein book called The Giving Tree. And that actually, I can't even get through that book without crying. I've read it 150,000 times. Every single time I read it, I maybe I need therapy. But you know what? I would rather keep it that way. I don't want anything to fix me. I don't want anything to change me. I want to be able to cry every time I read that book. Okay? Get right to it.
Papa, how I love you. Papa, how I need you. Papa, how I miss you. Kissing me good It all began the day I found that from my window I could only see a piece of sky. I stepped outside and looked around. I never dreamed it was so wide or even half as high. The time had come. Papa, can you hear me? Try my wings. Can you understand me? And even though I knew at any moment I could fall, I felt the most. Papa, can you see me? Amazing things. Can you understand me? Things you can't imagine if you've never flown at all. Though it's safer to stay on the ground.
Sorry to cut it off there, but I wanted to share another thought. You know, comedians, when they're on the stage by themselves, just like the way she is, they use the space in certain ways. Some of them move around a certain amount of time. You know, if you watch Sebastian Maniscalco or Eddie Murphy and watching her, the way they move around a little bit, you know, and they take up that space. They use that space in a certain way. It's very deliberate. There's an art even to that, you know.
Sometimes we're dead to rise. They're the sweetest of pleasures are found. No matter where I go, there'll be memories that tuck at my sleeve. But they were all so big, more to question, yet more to believe.
Wow. Oh, boy, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not going to lie, man. That definitely moved me. Wow. 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 That's the end of the video. Oh boy. Oh shit, man. That was a little bit of an emotional roller coaster ride right there. That was interesting. I loved it. I really did. I loved it. I love when music brings me to tears. I do. And not because I'm a depressive. I'm actually an optimistic. I'm an optimist. But I have that, some of you might have heard me say this before, I like when a piece of art, more specifically even music actually the most, when it brings me to tears. I mean, that book by Shel Silverstein, that always brings me to tears. But this performance was just absolutely wonderful. And going back to that song, Waltz for Debbie, which I'm going to react to in a minute, I played that once for somebody that I know, and boy, I got him to cry too, because he has a daughter. Anyway, what can I say, man? Lara Fabian, thanks so much, Andrea B, for requesting it. I appreciate it. Whew. Great performance, great song. Loved it. Damn. Hey, look, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. Hey, listen, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. And you take it easy. And if it's real easy, take it twice.